Hey guys, what is up, everybody? And here is part 4 of my VHS collection. Okay, good. A Charlie Brown Christmas. I had this since the fucking 90s. I got this at like a convenience store. They were selling this, and I believe something football with Snoopy on the cover. No, the bird. I forgot the damn bird's name. Oh, here it is. Here it is. My Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Now, I know it's just called Evil Dead 2, but there is ones that's called Evil Dead, Dead by Dawn. Yeah, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Yeah, I was happy to get this. I have the first one as well, but I just can't find it. Hopefully it's in here, maybe. So, yeah. Then all I need on VHS is the third one, Army of Darkness. Yep, it's in there. Gorgo. Yes, Gorgo. I fucking love this movie. Expect a review to come out of this pretty soon. Because remember, March 1st is William Jackson's Monster Fest, which is in a couple days, which is going to be, episode 1 is going to be Gojira / Godzilla King of the Monsters. So yeah, here's my Gorgo. I love Gorgo. Is this one? It is. It is. It is. Good. Terra of Mechagodzilla. This one, it failed at the Japanese box office, but became a success later on. And it made a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money. It was actually a success in America, though. But yeah. It failed in its home country, but made money, but was a success in America. Weird. Ugh. And that Titanosaurus, yeah. The Wolfman. This is my other Terra Mechagodzilla in my Wolfman case. I do have the Wolfman, but I don't know where it's at right now. I think my Wolfman is in another case, but I do have the Wolfman. I do. And this is a 1941 classic with Lon Chaney Jr. But for some reason, he's listed as Lon Chaney. And people would go to the theater and be like, Lon Chaney? But he died 11 years ago. Because this came out in 1941. And Lon Chaney Sr. died in 1930. Oh yeah, I already did these. Oh, it is. Yeah, in the UK, they changed Mary Poppins ratings. Mary Poppins. Yeah, they changed the rating for some reason because it had some language in it. Mary Poppins doesn't even have no fucking bad words. I guess because somebody bitched because of supercalifragilistic or something like that. Yeah. My sister, on the other hand, she could say that whole sentence. And Tarzan. Fun fact, the guy that played Tarzan, he was in, I think, a Friday the 13th movie, I believe it was. And also the one that played the voice of Jack Skellington was also in a Friday the 13th movie. And the one that played Bernie in Weekend at Bernie's, he was in Friday the 13th Part 7. He was the guy that Jason killed with a weed whacker. Yeah, that was him. My Toho collection DVD. I know, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be VHSs, but I'm just showing you a couple of DVDs that you probably will care about. It has the H-Man, Battle in Outer Space, and Mothra. Get out of here, Mothra. And my Terra Mechagodzilla DVD. And it has Terra Mechagodzilla in it. My wrestling DVD. Oh, I found it. I hope it's in here. Is it in here? Please let it. It is. Oh, good. It is. Oh, good. I hope it's not. I hope it's not broken. Is it broken? Is it broken? Oh, good. It's not. Oh, thank God. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. My favorite sequel. My favorite behind the original. So yeah, the other day my nephew got upset because he had to pay for it on Amazon, and I was like, yeah, I have that on DVD. I thought he lost it, but yeah, I still have it. Yeah, Mr. Scott knows I love this movie. Wait, what time is it? What? Oh, I can go for another, 8 minutes. Some games. 50 horror movies. I believe it's 12 disc, I think it is. But it's 50 horror movies. 12 disc. But it is a bitch to close them, though. I don't want to do that again. Sorry. Okay, there we go. The Crow, Salvation. I've seen this movie. It's a good movie. It's not a terrible movie like people said it is. They also said City of Angels was a terrible movie. I thought that one was good too. But Salvation is the one with Kirsten Dunst in it. I almost said Kristen Dunst. Yeah, I think it was direct to video. I don't think it played in theaters. I think it was direct to video. But the one that's my favorite is the first one with Brandon Lee. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. Oh yeah, and Michael Massey. He blamed himself. And this movie. This was I think my sister's movie. She loved this movie growing up because she was a fan of Shirley Temple when she was growing up. And Shirley Temple died in 2014. And she was so mistreated. She really was because, a lot of people treated her like crap, especially that one nasty bastard at MGM. Yeah. Is it in there? It is. Yes. Fantastic Dinosaurs of the movies. I have this one in two different covers. I have one with Godzilla on the cover in a black box, but this one is the different one. I had this one in the 90s, but it got ruined. So I found it on eBay, and I was like, ooh. I think I paid around $8 for it. $6 or $8. I was like, oh, I'll get it. At least it wasn't $85, Bruce Lee, Fist of Fury. I don't know if this is oh, it is in there. It is. I have two of these. Big Jake. I have one without the case that's in a Godzilla cover, and this one. Big Jake. Starring John Wayne and the late Richard Boone, or should I say the late John Wayne and the late Richard Boone. Richard Boone, he's most famously known for I think Have Gun Will Travel, I think it is. I Bury the Living, and another couple other movies. And yeah, He also played in The Shootist, and he was also in The Last Dinosaur, which was one of my favorite movies of his. And I heard Charles Bronson was going to play the bad guy in this movie, but he said no. And oh, speaking of Evil Dead, I found it. I told you I had it. Yep. The ultimate experience in Rambling Terra. Digitally remastered. Bruce Campbell. Oh man, this one is my fucking favorite. When I first seen it, I was like fucking 13 years old when I seen it, and it fucking scared the fuck out of me. I was 13 years old, and this fucking scared the fuck out of me. And I was like, and then at the end, when I saw that thing like round at him, he's like, ah, like because it ran towards him. I thought he died at the end, and the people up there was like, no, he didn't die. I was like, oh, okay. Because, I thought he died at the end because how it ended. But he didn't. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Van Damme is Lionheart. Yeah, good movie, though. A whole bunch of Beverly Hillbillies. Episodes. The Road Warriors. No, not the wrestling team. This one. Yeah. Is this the one that's PG-13 or R? No, this one's rated R. But there is one of these that is PG-13. It's Mad Max. One of them is PG-13. I think it's the third or the fourth one. I think one of them is PG-13. I guess because it wasn't really that violent. But according to Mel Gibson, he regrets that because it ruined the franchise. Oh yeah, my Stranger Things Blu-ray collection. This is this is I think this is season 1. Yeah. That's season 1. Oh, now we're getting into it. Oh, I'm at 12 minutes. I have about 6 minutes left. This is the Hollywood Treasures. Hollywood Treasures, I think it is. Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the Hollywood Movie Greats. I'm sorry. This is from Hollywood Movie Greats, not Good Times. Hollywood Movie Greats. Yeah, I also have the Universal version as well. Oh, still in there. That's good. Lady Frankenstein. Yeah, a 1970s classic. There's a lot of titties in this movie. A lot. I say, no wonder it's rated R. But yet, there's another vampire movie I think is called, Lady Dracula. No, Countess Dracula. Countess Dracula, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's rated PG, and there's a lot of tits in that movie. Huh. Well, some tits, not as much as Lady Frankenstein. X-Men. Yeah. A very good movie. Despite what people say about it, it is a good movie in my opinion. And Michael Caine. Oh, he looks badass in this movie. It's called Shiner with Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Yeah, it looks like he did this movie when he was a little bit older. Yeah, he probably did this like in the either late 90s or early 2000s, before he started playing Alfred in the Dark Knight trilogy, which by the way was good. I just didn't care for the third one. I don't know why, I just couldn't get into it. Uh-oh, I found it. Yeah, I think I had to order a new one. Let me see. Yeah, I have to get a new one. Dune. The original. The original Dune. The original Dune. And for a few dollars more. And here is my urban legend. It is open, but I just never took it out of the wrap right here because I bought this from eBay for like $5, I think it was. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I'll get it. I'll show you 3 more before I go off. Good Times release. Yeah, Good Times. The Blob. One of my fucking favorite 1950s movies. The remake, I wasn't really I wasn't really a big fan of the remake. I mean, the remake was, it was okay. Wasn't as good as the original. The Mummy with Boris Karloff. That was my shit right there. That one was good. And Patrick. This movie, my fucking god. This movie was a good movie. Fucking psychological, everything you can fucking name in this movie. In this fucking movie, I fucking love this fucking movie. I would fuck this movie I could, but I don't want to ruin it. I am sorry to put that image in your head. So, join me for part 5, would ya? Ding! Would that damn ding stop? Ding! I'm warning you, Henry.